a really long time ago. So today I just finished doing the Pisces reads, all 12 of the signs for the full moon reading, Celtic Cross reading I did. So go check out the lives tab and you'll see your sign there. I did a Celtic Cross for all 12 of the signs for the full moon coming up in Taurus on the 5th. And I thought I would pop on here just to do a quick collective oracle and let you guys pop into the chat. I have the chat open. Um, so the thing is that as I was recuperating from doing the live earlier, I was really feeling, I would say, Four of Swords reversed and the Ten of Wands. Feeling hella drained, you guys. And I was like, let me just make some tea because I suffer from allergies. I'm going to say this about tarot readers and psychics, especially if they're on YouTube. They probably have some kind of allergies or anxiety. Hey guys, hey in the chat. And so I was like, let me go get some tea for my, my respiratory exhaustion. And I'm pulling out this tea bag. And the tea bag says, let your energy be used to build, not destroy. And I was like, that's confirmation that I know a lot of people right now in the collective all over the world are probably feeling really, really drained, really, really exhausted. I know a lot of people who didn't really celebrate Halloween this year. They didn't dress up for it because it feels like a lot of work. It feels like a lot of work to just show up. And there is just a lot of heaviness right now in the collective. So if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling drained, if you feel like that you barely have the energy to get up and brush your teeth, you're not the only one. So what I'm going to tell you right now is if you're feeling like, you have a lot of ambitions and things that you want to do, but do you realistically have the energy? Do you realistically have the time? And so that's why this is a good test to see if it's something that you should do or not, or someone who you should let into your life or not. Is having this thing in your life or doing this thing going to build up your energy in a positive way, or is it going to destroy your energy? Okay, that's almost like asking myself if I'm going to go to this event. I know I need to leave the house more and get out of the house more and connect with people, but is going to the bar to do karaoke going to build my energy up or destroy it? That's just an example. hella drained, and we might have all the ambitions in the world, but we're human, and we still have to brush our teeth, wash our hair, shower, feed ourselves, go grocery shopping, go to a job. So, and I know that there are a lot of influencers on there who act like they have all the time in the world to do an energy reset, to do an ice plunge every day, and to journal and to meditate and all that every single day. And those things may add to your energy, but over time they could degrade it, because while you're doing all these things, you're neglecting laundry, you're neglecting getting your hair cut, you're neglecting going to the dentist, right? So we have to be realistic on the things that, hey guys, hey everyone, we have to be realistic with the amount that we put into things, the amount of energy we have, okay? Crown chakra, pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. So the thoughts that you have are directly from source. And I say this all the time, you guys. Sometimes we have energy sent to us from other people, and sometimes it's a source, coming to us and giving us energy, giving us downloads and things like that. So pay attention to your ideas. They are messages from the divine. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have twin flames. This card comes out all the time for me on here because I don't actually believe in twin flames. But what I do believe is that there are certain relationships that where we have an energetic exchange, a spiritual exchange. And spiritual relationships aren't just romantic relationships. Okay, so some of you guys, your angels, your guides are giving you downloads, are giving you thoughts about a romantic relationship. So pay attention to that. Don't ignore it. And does a relationship drain your energy? Build your energy? Does it destroy your energy? Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in positive outcome. So we have to build our energy up so that we can make space, because it is a full moon, and full moons are almost always about endings. They're almost always about I'm not an astrologer. I am a tarot reader, but I do dabble in astrology. But in this full moon, every full moon is always about cutting out what doesn't serve us. So if we want to have success in some areas of our life, we have to cut out the things that take away our energy and take away our power. And for me, that was drinking, going out, and hanging out with toxic people. I had to cut all those things out so that I could have the energy to come on here and talk to you guys. That's just an example of what I had to do to make space for success in my life, and to have the energy to do it. Because we could be like, you know what, I want to get that job, or you know what, I want to go back to school, but I'm going to be falling asleep, or I'm not going to be able to pay attention, or I'm going to be neglecting a lot of other responsibilities to do that thing. So we have to be realistic when we have manifestations and when we visualize things for ourselves. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. This is ultimate during a full moon. You have to always clear your energy fields. You have to always cut your cords. You have to always, release anything toxic around you, because energy entanglement is real. So we are going to be like the sum total of the people that we spend the most amount of time with. And I hate to say it, break it to you, but if you have a friend and you're friends and they're unemployed and they sit around and they drink a lot, and those are the type of people who are draining your energy, who are toxic, who are going to leech off of your energy and gonna block any kind of success that you have coming in. Those aren't the type of people that you surround yourself with unless you have no ambitions or desires. So ask the angels to release that, to have boundaries around that with certain type of people. Fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping nature. So the way that I see this isn't necessarily about fairies. It's more about nature. I think that as human beings, we're cut off from nature. We spend a lot of time indoors. And, even the way that we exercise a lot of the times is inside. And it's really important to keep that connection to nature. That connection to nature is your connection to source, believe it or not. So ground your energy, cancel, clear, delete anything that drains your energy, people, places, and things. All right? And just remember that source is always with you, giving you downloads, giving you visions, and trying to elevate you. So if you feel like a sudden urge to do something and you're like, I don't know where this is coming from, that's coming straight from the divine. And they're trying to help you elevate. All right, so it's always there with you. Sometimes it comes through daydreams. Sometimes it comes through, like, when we have intrusive thoughts, those intrusive thoughts are not always intrusive thoughts. That is sometimes our spirit guides. And sometimes it's other people who are sending us energies. So it's good to be able to discern between one from the other. But if you're feeling drained during this period of time, what's pulling at your energy that you can release? What is destroying your energy? And release that. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope this helped. I'll see y'all later.